Never get angry about something you cannot change. Without self-confidence, you are like a bird without wings. A man's actions should match his words. Stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. Be very careful of people whose words don't match their actions. Listen to everyone's advice, but act only on the one who has achieved his goal first. The reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. Love yourself because you are the only person who will always be with you. Instead of spending your money on junk, spend it on good experiences. The easiest way to detour your self-confidence is to constantly break the promises you make to yourself. Making a good impression in the eyes of people is in one's own hands. You don't know the value of anything until you lose it, even if it's a human being. Don't be an open book for people. Don't tell everyone your secrets as your own. Don't open your secrets to others, because people respect you less after getting to know you. Your true friends become apparent when you're at lowest. Don't be so quick to believe what you hear, because lies spread faster than the truth. Hard work is the only thing that never cheats you in results. You must see what idiots are doing and then do the opposite. Sometimes the truth is not bitter, the manner of telling the truth is bitter. Never torture yourself because of anyone. To have expectations from someone is harmful for your life. You can beat anyone in the world, but you can never beat someone who deliberately loses for you, like your father. Do the best work at the best age, so that the best day of life becomes your destiny. If you want to learn, every mistake will teach you a lesson. We should measure welfare's success by how many people leave welfare, not by how many are added. No government ever voluntarily reduces itself in size. Government programs, once launched, never disappear. Actually, a government bureau is the nearest thing to eternal life we'll ever see on this earth. Peace is not the absence of conflict, it is the ability to handle conflict by peaceful means. There are no easy answers, but there are simple answers. We must have the courage to do what we know is morally right. Politics is not a game. It is an earnest business. The best social program is a productive job for anyone who's willing to work. If life wasn't hard, you would never grow. Don't be afraid of losing people, be afraid of losing yourself by trying to please everyone around you. Once you are mature, you realize that silence is more powerful than proving your point. Avoid people who use their pain as an excuse to hurt you. Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. Your future is a reflection of the choices you choose to make today. Choose wisely. It is true that money is not the most important thing in life, but money affects everything that is important in life. Knowledge will give you power, but character will give you respect. The only difference between a rich person and a poor person is how they use their time. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. When God blesses you financially, don't raise your standard of living. Raise your standard of giving. When you talk, you only repeat what you already know. If you listen, you may learn something. We will always remember. We will always be proud. We will always be prepared, so we may always be free. The government's view of the economy could be summed up in a few short phrases. If it moves, tax it. If it keeps moving, regulate it. And if it stops moving, subsidize it. The taxpayer, that's someone who works for the federal government but doesn't have to take the civil service examination. We can achieve an America where every citizen has a chance to succeed, and none shall be held back by discrimination or poverty. Government's first duty is to protect the people, not run their lives. It's true hard work never killed anybody, but I figure, why take the chance? Government exists to protect us from each other. Where government has gone beyond its limits is in deciding to protect us from ourselves. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. Republicans believe every day is the 4th of July, but the Democrats believe every day is April 15th. The nearest thing to eternal life we will ever see on this earth is a government program. Politics is just like show business. You have a hell of an opening, coast for a while, and then have a hell of a close. I've always believed that a lot of the trouble in the world would disappear if we were talking to each other instead of about each other. Life becomes easier when you delete the negative people from it. Do not be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them, and start again. No one notices your tears, sadness and pain, but they all notice your mistakes. Don't waste words on people who deserve your silence. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. He who struggles is better than he who never attempts. Don't buy expensive things until you can afford them. Sometimes life doesn't give you what you want, not because you don't deserve it, but because you deserve so much more. One who believes in himself has no need to convince other. Don't allow someone to treat you poorly just because you love them. If you seek peace, be still. If you seek wisdom, be silent. If you seek love, be yourself. Don't worry what people say behind your back, because God is going to bless you in front of them. Easy is to judge the mistakes of others, difficult is to recognize our own mistakes. Our nation is a vibrant and youthful land. Our power and our politics should be defined by the energy and idealism of our people. Politics is not a bad profession. If you succeed, there are many rewards. If you disgrace yourself, you can always write a book. Our natural, inalienable rights are now considered to be a dispensation from government, and freedom has never been so fragile, so close to slipping from our grasp as it is at this moment. We must reject the idea that every time a law's broken, society is guilty rather than the lawbreaker. It is time to restore the American precept that each individual is accountable for his actions. Entrepreneurs and their small enterprises are responsible for almost all the economic growth in the United States. Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it on to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Government is like a baby, an alimentary canal with a big appetite at one end and no sense of responsibility at the other. Freedom is the open window through which pours the sunlight of the human spirit and human dignity. I hope we once again have reminded people that man is not free unless government is limited. There's a clear cause and effect here that is as neat and predictable as a law of physics. As government expands, liberty contracts. The family is the cornerstone of our society. More than any other force, it shapes the attitudes, the hopes, the ambitions, and the values of the child. We must be wary of those who are more eager to serve, rather than protect and preserve the principles of our nation's founding. Politics is supposed to be the second oldest profession. I have come to realize that it bears a very close resemblance to the first. Silence and smile is the best way to respond an insult. You cannot believe in God until you believe in yourself. Be very careful of people whose words don't match their actions. In life we never lose friends, we only learn who the true ones are. Confidence is silent. Insecurities are loud. Even the smallest lie can break the biggest trust. What to speak is knowledge. When to speak is intelligence. Work for it more than you talk about it. Always remember, no matter how useless you feel, you are someone's reason to smile. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. A man is not poor without a rupees, but a man is really poor without a dream and ambition.